Hey guys, today we're going to react to Megadeth, Take No Prisoners, and I chose the lyric video right here because I don't know if there's a live version that is better, but the link for the original video will be in the description, so you guys can check it out. This was recommended by a subscriber, so I decided to see what it's all about. It's 3 minutes long, it's a fairly short song, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really good, fresh metal, very fast paced and stuff like that maybe. Don't know if there's a guitar solo or anything, but I would very much appreciate it as well. And yeah, not really sure what else to say. I think we should start. Earlier, this is from Rust in Peace. I really like this. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to pause right here because it's half the song. I'm going to rewind as well. Whew, okay, sometimes when I get really immersed in songs, I just stop breathing and I just headbang till my oxygen goes away. But yeah, apparently, Take No Prisoners. I'm going to assume that it's talking about the war. I think it said something about a war, I think, or something. No? No, he didn't, I think. But apparently let's decode these lyrics and talk about the sound as well. Whew, okay. So first of all, the guitars are very fast-paced, like always. Megadeth is a thrash metal band, but I'd say that the guitars are having like a really good symbiosis relationship with the drums because it sounds like the guitars have kind of like following the same tempo with the drums, which are very fast as well. And whoever the drummer is, he's doing a great job to not get obliterated by the guitars, as in like they don't get overwhelmed by the guitars and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's a bass in the sound, but I cannot really hear it because it's very loud, the guitars and the drums, but I'm sure it's there subtly, in the background doing some very subtle things like making the heaviness of this song very heavy and very raw, I guess. And I also like Dave Mustaine's vocals. I know that there are a lot of people don't like his vocals, but I do actually. I think it's very nice, and I don't think he's a pretty singer, as in like he doesn't do the right melodies and stuff like that perfectly. He's not a perfect singer. I don't think he even is like coached by a vocal, what is it called, vocal teacher or whatever. But I think he is self-taught, and he does a great job for somebody who's a beginner at vocalizing and stuff like that. And I really like his voice, for example, in what is it called? Symphony of Destruction. I think that's the charm of that song, I'd say, because I don't think any other voice would fit perfectly with that. And his voice is very, very iconic. Maybe bad, but like you may think it's bad, but you gotta admit it's iconically bad, at the very least, you know. And I really like it myself. So yeah. So about the lyrics, apparently he said, "Got one chance if you trade them, get it right, terminate them. The panzers will penetrate them, break their pride, denigrate them, and their people retrograde them. Typhus deteriorate them." Okay, so apparently it's like a group shouting at another group to destroy them, kill them, eliminate them, and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of like a chant of somebody saying something to their people to destroy the other group or the other, you know, the enemy, pretty much. Maybe this is, like I said before, it's about war. I don't know what panzers are. Tell me in the comments, but I think panzer is a word in German, but I'm not sure what it means. Typhus, I'm not really. I don't remember what typhus is. I know what a typhoon is at the very least. Epidemic, devastate them. Maybe about talking about like diseases. Maybe like biological weapons. You know, take no prisoners, cremate them. Maybe talking about the Holocaust, how the the Nazis cremate them, like burn their corpses of the Jewish people when the war was almost over, stuff like that. Going to war, give them hell. Oh, is that probably? Oh no, yeah, I did see a war in the lyrics before. Going to war, give them hell. D-Day, Net Star, Normandy, beginning of the end. So maybe it's talking about the Second World War. So maybe I'm right about talking about the Nazis and stuff like that. So maybe this is like I don't know, maybe American soldiers and stuff going to the Normandy, and you know, like the commander or the general saying, devastate them, kill them all, don't take any prisoners, you know, like that's war. So let's start from here and let's keep listening. Really like this part. Okay, so I'm going to restart right here because somebody interrupted me, but I'm back now. Whew. Okay, like I said before, it's a fairly short song, but it's a really good one, and I really enjoyed it actually. Yeah. So let me go back a little bit to try to analyze the lyrics a little bit. We know how to ensure shit will win. War is peace, sure, man. Okay, so maybe he's talking ironically here. Like some people seem to think that war may be peace, as in war will bring peace to some country, to humanity, and stuff like that. But it's kind of contradictory because, like, peace is the opposite of war, so it makes no sense why you would have to have war to have peace, you know? Or maybe I'm completely wrong. Tell me in the comments what you think. But we know how to ensure a ship will win. So maybe he's talking about like how to win the war and stuff like that. A retreat for the damned, a playground for the demented, a heaven for those who walk this world, benefit of the heart and soul. Maybe he's talking about a retreat for the damned. Maybe like somebody who, like for example, those teenagers who turn 18 and maybe they don't turn 18, they lie their age to get in the military because they have nothing else to do, they have nothing else to fight for except their country. So they sign up so they can do something with their lives and stuff like that. Somebody who's broke doesn't really know what to do in the future, something like that perhaps. Playground for the demented. Maybe somebody who's an actual psychopath, like somebody who wants to go to war just to kill other people and have a justification for it, so it isn't a crime, you know? And yeah, maybe that's what it's about. Heaven for those who walk this road. Maybe he's talking about how humanity for the last, I don't know, the entire history of humanity, everybody just fought each other in wars and stuff like that. So it's kind of like heaven. It's kind of the normal state of humanity. You know, to be fighting each other and stuff like that. Benefit of heart and soul. Maybe it's talking about how after a war or after like a massacre or a big event that something terrible happened, your ethics and morals of the entire world will kind of change because of what happened. Then slowly will go back to the same old norm and go back to war again, you know? For example, World War II, like after World War II, things kind of got like everybody's united now, everybody got liberated, and suddenly, after like 20 years later, everything got back to the same thing, and Cold War and stuff like that. Love and war, they say always fair. Maybe it's talking about how, you know, like, it's fair to kill somebody in war, but it's not fair to kill somebody in society. It's fair to harm somebody in war, but not in society. You get jailed for that, you know, so, like, war is kind of like an excuse for doing something terrible. Just like love, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Take his iPhone, take his hand. Your body has parts. Okay. By the way, son, he's there. Okay, so apparently at the end he talks about like how World War II or war veterans in general kind of get mistreated by society and by people in general because most of the time they don't know how to express their trauma if they have any, and you know sometimes they just don't say they have anything wrong with them because they don't know that, you know, like you're a victim of the circumstances and you can't really know that there's something wrong until something terrible happens, you know. So that's why many veterans have like mental illnesses, that can culminate in harming themselves or other people as well. And that's why nowadays we have like what is it called, like a home, resting home for those veterans and stuff like that. Back then we didn't have that because psychology and psychiatrists weren't really a thing. It was kind of like a experimental area of medicine. So nowadays we have more of that now, but you know still people don't really care about the fact that they fought for their country and stuff like that, and they have traumas, and it's not like anybody cares to talk about it with them, you know, like everybody just treats the world as if it's normal, but for them it's completely different because they went to the war. So like I said before, war can change a man completely and nobody else will notice that, you know, except themselves. And I think he also talked about like don't ask what you can do for your country, ask what your country can do for you, which is a really good verse right there, which is true because like most of the time you fight for somebody you don't know, like a politician or something like that, for a cause you don't know, and you go to war, you completely change yourself. You completely change yourself for a cause you didn't even know was real, or maybe you got betrayed by your own country, and you get back and you get nothing in return. Like you just get back, you get a little tiny little badge or a medal or something like that for your courageous acts of going to war. So sometimes it's very, very degrading to go to war, lose a limb or two, and just be treated like you did absolutely nothing for the country. So, yeah, it's talking about how the country normally wants something from you, but the country also doesn't return anything. So yeah, I think that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want more Megadeth and other bands as well. Comment down below another song that I should do from Megadeth and other bands. And my Ko-Fi my Ko-Fi is in the description, so you guys can donate, or you can join the membership for exclusive benefits and stuff like that. Thank you guys for watching.